It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Good job. Good job.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, looking around, hearing this crowd, they're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands.
Down.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from SoFi. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing them. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
A pickup there of 25 yards, and the Chargers have the first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
On play action now, Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch, and if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, It's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Chargers offense ready now for their second drive. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
A carry here for Warren. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Pistol here for Herbert. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
The Chiefs offense ready for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll send him over to the left. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter. That was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. You got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position like
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Herbert. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On play action, now Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Tommy Townsend now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. To return, it's Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Chargers out to the early lead.
Put it right out there.
We're back in Southern California
all fucking time.
in a moment.
If you're weak, you know you're going home.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
Well, obviously, they don't now, so I'm going to have to go instead out as a shuffle them out because we don't need more than 2. We only need 2.
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Herbert. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yard. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
Yeah.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So
like
here
that,
comes
one
the KC
motherfucking down,
offense set
he's
to
fucking
take over
dead.
once more. Still in search for their
Let's
first
go.
points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down.
Yeah.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Back to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Now, faking the give. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Throw on the run is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work.
To the goal line and in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, L.A. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Going up top. That's caught. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. And it's the Steelers out in front in the second quarter. A couple of touchdown strikes there from Justin Fields. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Will Levis has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. The Chargers were led in the first half by their star quarterback, Justin Herbert. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks
played
yet
out
to
a
come.
bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yard.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Throwing now from the gun. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these 1st downs and go finish with 6.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover. What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, KC. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job. But can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive.
Rebounds,
they've still got some work to do.
So I think they dropped him. I can't remember.
Exactly. Just because
Because he got on the team because
Following
of
the
LeBron
touchdown to
James.
send this
LeBron
one
James
away.
said if you don't get drafted on the team, I'm quitting.
This returnable from the 4.
Yeah, I'm quitting the team.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down
That's
before
why.
the 25-yard line.
That's why
The
he
offense
ended up
will
on the
take
team.
over. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. They run with Warren. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
This is where you need to have short-term memory as an offense. Allowing that sack, clearly not ideal, but there's a lot of game left. They got to keep moving forward, and they can't let one sack now turn into a series of bad plays.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Herbert. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a run on first down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun.
Oh, no.
And that is incomplete. Olsen Adebo does good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away. And Chiefs will punt the ball away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Now the return, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll run. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll stick to the ground. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Michael. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Got his receiver on the in-cut. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. A short one there to Bellinger. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, 4th coming. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They motion a receiver right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down.
On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still second down.
Out of the pistol, Warren. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Second and 5.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run it here with Warren. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches. Here's Warren. He is in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Chargers.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
So this might be
On 1st and 10,
Yeah.
it's Warren.
Checking it out.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
and people watch
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts.
like
They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Something about a million.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll be taken down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Ter.
Really? Well, don't go looking in here. There's nothing to see. And by that, I mean I'm normal. Oh, Jesus. That's Devin's chair. Sorry. I didn't realize that bothered you. Of course it bothers me. Okay? I mean, that's not weird. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like people sitting in their dead relatives' chairs. That's totally normal.
Totally normal.
Okay, I'm not using this one. I mean, I'm the same one in the bunch. Just ask anybody. Everybody else is a little cock-a-doodle-doo, but not me. No, sir. Not me. You're getting in my head, aren't you? I understand. This is a lot to take in. Your father passed away. Your emotions are raw and fragile. And then out of nowhere, here I am, a sister that you didn't even know you had. It is a lot, isn't it? Of course it is. And I'm processing it too. Not quite like you are, but that's okay. Thank you. I just want to say, it's important at times like this to take care of yourself. And no judging. I can smell alcohol on your breath. You were out there drinking too. I'm of course in on it. Okay, that's not. I stopped drinking.
All we have left to do is to have both of you sign these papers.
What are they?
Well, as Happy's other child, he's giving you full ownership of this tavern. You and Bobby are going to be partners.
Are you serious? Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard that. It looks like I'm going to start drinking again.
It's that time of year again. It's the Honda of your dreams during Happy Holiday, where you'll find 3 options: rugged new Passport, Pilot, available all-wheel drive, and the powerful Ridgeline. So don't wait. Turn your holiday dreams into reality with a new Honda from KTV.com's best value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
I gotta start getting my outfits ready for Vegas because I gotta see what's gonna fit me and what's not gonna fit.
You got time.
Huh?
Time.
I do, but I
That
need.
we're gonna have.
But honey, it's like getting everything ready. Do you know what I mean? Like making sure I have all the things ready.
It's all happening so fast. We thought Daddy's death was going to be my big life crisis, and it's only third on the list this week. Why did it have to happen right when he's gone? I know it's happening because he's gone.
Isn't that her husband? I think that's her husband.
Just need time. Time to miss him, you know? It's so hard to breathe and be mad at him at the same time. So I just put my head down, stick to my schedule, and let God and time sort it out. Did that answer your original question?
I asked if we could order more cheese.
Well, like I always say, if you don't want to hear about my problems, don't ask me about cheese. I'm out.
Could you please stand somewhere else? And maybe breathe less aggressively?
Steve has a thing about germs. He doesn't like people standing too close or touching his stuff.
Please do not do that.
Okay, you know, I'm just gonna touch it again.
Oh.
Touche. Sounds like you have a little OCD.
Oh no, I got a lot of it. But I'm working on it.
I can still feel your breath.
It's just that I noticed that you're doing the accounting for the bar. The bar.
Oh boy, you're gonna make that a problem, aren't you?
No, Bobby, come in here, please. All right, what's going on?
Hiccup is attacking me.
I was just curious. I mean, it is a little odd considering his work here. No, see, it's only odd because you're paying attention to it. If you don't think about it, it's fine.
What? That's true. And if you want to help an odd person, Gabby's right over there.
I'm not trying to help you. I just want to know how things work. Oh, that's something you really don't need to worry about. Yeah, I do. I own half the bar and I have the right to know. Oh, really? Well, I've been running this place for 10 years. I earned that right. I never had the chance to earn it. Who knows how many opportunities I've been denied that I didn't even know about? Preach it, sister. I feel like I've been denied opportunities just like you. Well, you're a white woman, but yeah, okay. You love analyzing people so much, why don't you start out in personnel then? Poke around in everyone else's head. Not me, not in it.
You really want her messing around with personnel?
No, but owning a business seems like a hoot when you're just green. It's dealing with the details that'll drive you crazy.
But she's gonna be dealing with us.
Exactly.
This house seems nice. I mean, a little young. I never know it all. Difficult to be friends with. But nice.
I like her. She has kind eyes.
Okay. You like everybody.
No, I don't. Yeah, I like people in general. A lot of them. Most of them. Andy, you're right. I like everybody.
Hey, you guys. You want a break? Yes. But it's okay. Bobby, let me sit here. We used to sit up back, but then I saw a raccoon, so.
Actually, my break's over. Sorry.
Georgia didn't leave because of me, did he? Oh, no. He's just shy around the ladies. Hey, I got no game. Do you have a minute to talk, or is your break over too? Both. What's on your mind? Well, I think too often employees feel like they don't have a voice. So I want you to know, if you don't have any problem that you want to talk about, I'm here. Now that you mention it, I have been kind of lonely. Oh, I'm in problems with work, but go ahead. It's just, I thought that when Happy, you know, that Bobby was going to need a friend, and that she would finally turn to me. I mean, her husband is gone, her daughter's deployed, so I should be her natural go-to. Should I be lying on a couch for this or something? That's not really what we're doing here.
Oh my God, she tried to lay down.
Did you leave and never come back? Excuse me? I can't compete with this sister. Don't you have someone to go back to? I don't really have any. Mother? Boyfriend? You at least have to have cat. This kind of complicates things with my mother, and I just got out of a relationship. I haven't told him yet.
I just kind of got out of a relationship.
Great.
They haven't told me.
I'm screwed because your life's a mess. Can I tell you something really personal? Really? I don't know why I'm giggling. It's that nobody ever. Okay, go on. I'm not very good at relationships. I have a lot of trust issues. Really? It's hard not to when your dad doesn't want you. I didn't even know you existed. So I totally understand how you feel about me. Because I feel lonely too. We're both just looking for a connection. I would kill to be your sister.
Mama, I just got the iPhone 16 Pro on T-Mobile. It's very Eagles, and it's built for Apple Intelligence, and it has the all-new camera control. Plus, we can save 20% every month.
Already home?
Mama is always 2 steps ahead. It's the new iPhone 16 Pro on it. Plus, families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys. For over 50 years, Purina Cat Chow has been helping cats feel at home with trusted nutrition. No wonder it's the #1 dry cat food in America. Come home to Cat Chow. What's it gonna be? You know what? Always have next week. Other strength has some weaknesses. International Swiss special treatment. Survive high school.
What are y'all doing? Isabella said that we could use your office as a break room. I'm not so sure about this chair, though.
I like this one. I just see where you're all sitting in it.
So Isabella said y'all could be in here, right? Yeah, isn't that sweet? Super sweet. For thunder. Isabella, what?
I need to talk to you.
What? Now? But I'm all wrapped up and I don't want to waste it. How do you feel the need to talk? The man who congratulated me on my 10-year work anniversary by giving me a thumbs up?
Why are you going to say that around her? You've always said a good idea can come from anyone.
I meant anyone I agree with.
This isn't like you.
Well, I've got a lot going on, or have you forgotten our cheese part?
Everyone who works here loves you in some way, but you look past that and make it work. Because you are a good person. You need to go out and try that with her.
It's not fair you compliment me when I'm mad. Fine. But I liked you better when you didn't talk. Oh, shut up.
Oh, shut up.
I was reminded that I'm a good person. So, I'm willing to listen to your ideas. Oh, thanks.
But just keep in mind, everything around here is working just fine. You're in control. And you keep that control by closing that door and shutting everyone out. When all they want to do is be there for you and with you. Just like me. All I want is to be included. Nah, they're good. If you're so sure about that, why don't we ask them? You like a vote? How exciting. There's a time it was legally allowed to. It's a long story. It's your job. You should have a say. You can pick me in changes like the break room, or Bobby, and the way things are.
That just sounds like someone's feelings are going to get hurt.
Blah, blah. Let's do this thing. Everybody get a pen and paper and write down who you support. Me or Isabella.
Oh.
No, anytime. It's just you guys.
My pen is missing.
Oh, I got it.
I abstain.
That just leaves you two. Okay. I choose you both and a smiley face.
I wonder whose that is.
Well, that just leaves Gabby. Good old sweet Gabby. Isabella. I'm sorry. She won me over with her friendliness. You know I'm not used to that. Congratulations, Isabella. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. You have to put up with a few changes. Big deal. It is a big deal. Everything here means something to me. That bass, me and Daddy caught the Hillside Lake. That window, me and Daddy picked it up on a trip together in Nashville. His chair, everything here says me and Daddy. No kidding. You know what it doesn't say? Me. Once again, I'm left out. Well, that's not my mistake, and I shouldn't be the one who has to pay for it.
She's called her a mistake.
I really shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Liquid Duster traps 4 times more dust, more clean, even Mama approves of. Making hard to reach. Not hard at all.
I'm so happy I'm on my
And with
period.
Super Dry, you can trap and lock 2 times more dirt, dust, and hair. Rooms can just push stuff around, but Swiffer grabs dirt and even traps the hair. Swiffer, the mother of all cleaners. Love it for your money back. Does.
Doesn't your suit need to be dry cleaned?
We'll check it out.
Because I feel like we dry cleaned it before and it didn't cost that much to do it, and I was like, well, we need to fucking pay to get it dry cleaned.
In this way, I'm taking a break. Think you'll want to hear this? I'm leaving. Why? You got what you wanted? I was hoping to find a place where I belong, but there's nothing of me here. There's no pictures of me. None of my drawings are on his wall. I've wasted too much of my life not feeling good. Why should I fight so hard to stay in a place that just confirms it? Safe travels. I'm sorry, but this is too painful for the both of us. You look
Hi,
at me and
baby.
you wish
Oh, is it raining? Is it cold
Oh,
out?
yeah.
Is it raining? It's cold outside. Is my baby cold? I'm cold. I'm cold, doggy. I'm cold, baby. Cold.
Oh. Why didn't you put it back on the wall?
There was a picture of
Oh,
her
yeah.
stuff.
Your name. It's John, it's yours.
Oh. She's like, nope.
Wait, this changes things.
Ah,
And I thought all this was just a big mistake. It's not. Hi, Funky. Do you want up here? Come here. You want mama? Give me my baby. He wanted us to be together for some reason. I guess we owe it to him to try to find out why. Come here. You want up here? Come on.
Can I give you a hug? I don't think so. You know, growing up, I've always wanted a big sister. And now I've got one. Even if she is old enough to be my mom.
ah.
Oh, honey, this is Tennessee. I'm old enough to be your great-grandma. Still mad at you. I still love you. You cheating turd.
So many questions. So if you're looking down, I'd really appreciate it if you'd send someone to help me sort all this out, because I'm lost. I heard sad voice.
Ah.
Haven't you had enough fun today?
Oh my God.
Well, that's kind of cute. It gives us something to watch. Are you ready to try the other kind, the cheap one?
The best one I've had, best one I think so far is the last stuff we had. But that was alright. That stuff was alright,
Which
but
one? The jungle juice you like the best, or the apple fritter? The one with the kite on it, or the one without the kite on it?
I think it's jungle juice.
The jungle juice was my favorite too. It was my favorite kind of high. The kite made me hungry.
Yeah.
But shit,